I read 8 books in the month of March, which I am extremely proud of. Let's talk about them. The first book I read this month was Half His Age by Jeanette McCurdy. I audiobooked this one, and I thought it was fine. It's definitely the weakest book I read this month. The plot surrounds a high school girl who gets into a sexual relationship with her teacher, and I think it's supposed to talk about power dynamics and the commentary around that, and it doesn't really do a great job doing that. It was a really short book, which was nice, and Jeanette McCurdy is a pretty solid narrator. I then picked up Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare, which is book one in the Last Hours trilogy, and y'all, we are so back. I really enjoyed this. I really loved the plot. We got introduced to so many new characters, but it never felt overwhelming. I love this universe so much. No one writes yearning like Cassandra Clare, and I cannot wait to pick up book two. I then read Deathly Fates by Tessie S. Sai. This is a YA fantasy book that follows a girl who's tasked with bringing a dead body back to her kingdom, but when she finds the body, she finds out that the person isn't as dead as she thought. I don't want to talk too much about this because I'm going to be putting out a video about it eventually, but it was good. I really liked it. I then read The Night Prince by Lauren Pal Freeman. This is the sequel to The Wolf King. I listened to this one on audio as well, and I had the best time. It continued the story in such a seamless way. I really liked how this book continued to develop the characters. I am begging to Lauren and to literally anyone who will listen to me, please make these three a throuple. I am literally begging. It's all I want. I then read The Wicked and the Damned by Rebecca Robinson, which is the sequel to The Serpent and the Wolf. I listened to this one as well on audiobook, and another romantasy banger. But I also thought that this was a really good sequel that really developed the characters well. I love how Rebecca put even more political intrigue into this because it's my favorite part of a fantasy book. I will say this is lighter on plot and plot movement than I would have liked, but overall it was really solid. I'm liking this series quite a bit. I then read The Ending Writes Itself by Evelyn Clark. This is a mystery thriller book that follows a handful of authors as they're invited to a mystery island to finish the book of a very successful author who just died. I really liked the commentary on the publishing industry. I really liked how the story was told, and I really liked how they handled the large cast of characters. The pacing at the beginning and the end was a little off, but overall, I love this so much. V. Schwab never misses. I also read The Subtle Art of Holding Space by John Chu. This is a cozy science fiction book. This follows a girl who must stop her universe from imploding, but it's also about generational trauma, familial expectations, and cultural identity. I've never read a cozy sci-fi book before, so this was very unique to me, and I think that it was a really good story. It was handled so well. I listened to it on audiobook. That was fun. I feel like the third act could have been developed a little more, but overall, this was a great, fun, quick read. I finished the month by reading Cleopatra by Sara El-Arifi. I listened to this on audiobook as well. I'm a huge fan of Cleopatra, so I was gonna like this book either way. What I will say though is I feel like this book could have been edgier. I think Sara played it really safe when she wrote this. I also think that there were more interesting stories to be told than specifically from Cleopatra's point of view. But if you like Cleopatra, this is very much worth your time. It's a really solid book.